Hey yo, what's good? It's your favorite Straw Hat Nico, asking y'all a question. What expectation for things and why? I live by the expression, expect the best, but prepare for the worst. Here's why I say this. Stuff happens all the time that we have no control over. So instead of getting mad for something because it happened and we didn't want that certain, outcome, how about we accept and say, look, possibility, if it happens that way, we'll find a way to deal with it or make it better. I remember seeing this one tweet and it was saying essentially, make the hand you're given the hand you always wanted. And I was like, yo, that makes a lot of sense. So this means if we want certain things to happen, instead of expecting things to go magically our way, we can just finesse our way to the top or to our goals. So for example, my current goal is just to get y'all to give any video a chance. So the best way to do it, I try to make every video feel like a conversation. I don't expect you to watch everything. I try my best to make every video appealing in the title, thumbnail, everything. I try to get to the point ASAP, hold the Rocky, because me personally, when I watch a video from anyone, my expectation is I get their points and they get to their point as soon as they possibly can. And I feel like, okay, I want to hear more of their thoughts. That's why I do my videos the way I do. Now, yes, I know sometimes we can expect the world to change, we just get change. But can't get mad all the time because the world isn't really our oyster. It's more like we're playing this crazy MMO. And the rule is we're our main character, but no one else is unless they decide to. So for this reason, we can't always say, oh, we want this to happen. We expect it needs to happen because we want it. This is about to happen. I can do X, Y, and Z. What's the best option? Let's keep moving forward. I expect everyone to be on time, but be real for a second. What if traffic happens? What if a crash happens? What if you're super tired? Or someone standing in the doorway so you can't get in the classroom? You gotta at least prepare for those moments. Teacher can be late sometimes. Sometimes you don't feel like going to class. Things happen, right? So if we keep this in mind, life becomes more interesting. You're saying, look, anything is possible until it's not possible. Yeah, we know we want this to happen, but do we really need this to happen? Probably not. When I see stuff like anime, the end goal is always to enjoy it for what it is. So for that reason, I watch anime to suspend my belief. So that way, if the show does different logic than the way I think, I'm not saying, wait a minute, different things. Me no like you. No. Use my expectations. The mangaka who probably made the light novel or even the manga itself, he can't hear my thoughts. He can't. He can't do things my way because I expect it. He just does whatever he wants and try to keep his story going for as long as he possibly can to make his money and, keep doing his thing. I can't get mad at an anime because someone told me it's the greatest thing ever. For example, when I first heard about Hunter x Hunter, I knew it was greatness, but for some reason, I just can't get behind it. Oh yeah, my main reason is I can't get behind the story where I don't know when next chapter gonna drop. And I understand he's injured, but think about this for a second. Can you really invest into the story knowing that you can get caught up today, tomorrow, the next thing you know, oh, no chapter for 6 whole months, a year, and you get a new chapter 3 years later. Oh, you get the end 20 years later. It's not for me. If you enjoy those series, or that series in particular, I'm all for it. I can't mess with bi-monthly manga, but it's not really for me because here's the thing. If it's bi-monthly, my expectation is I get a long chapter or a lot of stuff happens in said chapter. So that way when next month comes, I'm like, okay, this can hold me over for a good bit. And I like to read fast, so the struggle be real for me, to say the least. Or even think about something like One Piece. People are saying like the current arc because they expected Sanji to put some work in, but he did put work in. I mean, yes, the fights were like, oh, so you're not gonna fight back? But you know what happened. If Sanji fought back, Zeph would die. If he did that, that'd be terrible, right? He'd be traumatized because that means he finally fought back against his bullies. But at what price? Oh yeah, his favorite person in the world. That's not fair at all. Okay, y'all saying, but he could have fought back after, they was in Capone. No, he couldn't. Let's say a round 2 does happen. What would be the circumstance to create this magical expectation? Because the way I see it, if Sanji uses a new power up and unlocks his true potential, I want a good explanation of, okay, how this happened, why happened right now. So for example, if Nichiji or Ichiji goes after Sanji after he makes the cake and says, look, we want a fight with you, and this time go all out, I want to see how strong you really are, I would accept that. But the thing is, if Sanji just magically says, alright, Hell Memories 2.0, and then but if Sanji magically uses his exosuit, his latent potential, and understands it like he had it all his life, I'd be very upset. Very upset. But it's still a possibility. And the arc's not over yet, so you can't get bad and say, oh, this didn't happen, I want it to happen. It ain't over till it's over. Y'all heard that expression, it's not over till a fat lady sing. So y'all know what to do. If it doesn't happen in this arc, Sanji and Wano could put some work in, right? let's say Sanji doesn't go to Wano for some magical reason. He can still fight when he needs to. And if he saves the day with cooking, how can his brothers hate him like they do now? They have to be like, wait, so if you didn't cook this cake, we would all die and be in your debt. So we're not in your debt, right? All we gotta do is leave you alone and we're good. We're not friends, but just leave you alone, Sanji. Say no more, all right, later, loser. And then boom, the end it right there. I'm fine with it. It's not really a happy ending, but it's a good ending in my mind. Or another possibility is because they see Sanji save them with cooking, he could say, Ichiji and Niji can say, look, we'll teach you how to use your latent abilities. Here's an exosuit if you want it. You don't have to use it. And then boom, they could probably say something about lineage factor. That's if they know. But once again, I'm not expecting this to happen. I'm just saying how I could possibly see this arc ending for Sanji and knowing how One Piece is. If it happens, I'll be happy. If it doesn't happen, I'm not going to say worst story ever, worst arc ever, because we don't know what's going to happen in Wano. We can get hype all you want, but for all we know, in Wano, it's going to be the toughest fight ever. Their strongest attacks won't even be enough to scratch Kaido, and that way they have to use combination attacks again, which is going to be pretty cool for me to see. I'm not counting on things to play out precisely my way. I'm just saying these possibilities are very likely. If it happens, hooray. Doesn't happen, it be like that sometimes. I think what happens with some anime and manga fans, they have this headcanon. So because it's headcanon, they're saying we expect this needs to happen. When it doesn't happen, they get upset, forgetting that they're not writing the story, they're not contributing to the story, they're solely participating in it. They're just watching. It's kind of like being in a car and you're not the driver, you're just in the passenger seat or in the back. You can't really tell people where to go or where you want to go next. All you had to really do is just keep calm, enjoy the scenery, and take things for what they are. And they say we're not going to that place. What are you really gonna do? You can't levitate the car up or stomp the ground so hard an earthquake happens. No. So the way I always saw it, people can expect whatever they want. People can say whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. But they gotta remember something. Just because you expect something doesn't mean it needs to happen. Just because something isn't possible for you doesn't mean it's not possible for me. Just because you say, hey, it's your favorite story, but you only talk about it when it upsets you, I mean, it's your expectations. So it means you made the deal and how you want to feel. I'm not going to stop nobody. I'm going to tell people how to do their life. All I'm trying to say is, look, I get it. You wanted more didn't happen. Oh, you want this result? It didn't happen, but what can you really do? At the end of the day, stuff happens all the time. So we accept things for what they are, or we just reject reality, or complain till the fat lady sings. But does that actually help? I don't think so. But what you guys think about expectations? Like, how does it work for you? What are your expectations? Let me know in the comment section below. So do your boy a favor, King Kong gun the like button. Subscribe, join my Straw Hat Fleet if you want more content like this. Check out my playlist of other stuff. You're still hungry for more content. Also, sharing favorite social medias. I explain my fleet one step at a time. If you want to donate to me, I got a Patreon. I greatly appreciate it, but hey, it's totally optional. And also do me one more favor. Anytime I drop a video, only watch the ones that interest you. That's the best way you can help your boy eat. Num num num. And so I want people to do. Watch what you like. If you don't like something, leave it alone. That goes for all content creators. Let's speak in general, to say the least. Hey, I could say so much more,